What's up guys? Hope you're doing well. I thought I'd come and say hi before we get into the video, but I just wanted you to check out this beautiful pine forest. So we're doing a video about the Casio GA2100. So I think it's a really good greymen tactical watch. I think if you're doing something a little bit more covert and you want the features of a G Shock, but you don't want it to scream tactical, law enforcement, military, it's a perfect watch. It's got an analog face, it's got a very small digital display that gives you the critical G Shock features. It's got a really easy readout on it, especially with the white hands, and the subdued black digital display actually makes it extremely invisible. So it really just looks like, from a distance, a regular old plain basic black watch. No one will know that you've got the G Shock on. No one will assume that you are anybody else other than a regular Joe. Let's get into the detail, some of its key features, and why I think it's a great greyman tactical watch. Let's do it. What makes this G Shock a perfect greyman watch? So let's cover some aspects around the watch. So straight off the bat, it's just got that classic G Shock design with a bit of a twist. So G Shock have subtly given some nods to the AP watches. So you got this octagonal bezel with analog hands, and then just down here in the 4 or 5 o'clock position, you've got a really cool digital display. Now that digital display gives you your G Shock functions. Obviously you've got the hands themselves, which are analog, so from a distance this watch just looks like a plain black, not fancy, non-tactical watch. So the actual size of the watch here, if I turn it on its side, it's really slim. G Shock says it's 11mm. I've got no reason to doubt them. It is one of the slimmest watches in their range. It wears really nice under a white shirt, and like I said, from that distance it just looks like a plain analog watch. So that's a really big thumbs up for me. Now it's a G Shock. If you do any research on G Shocks, they are full of features, and this is no different. So you've got the analog face here that tells the time. Just to the left here you've got a sub window that gives you the days of the week with a nice sweeping analog hand there. So today's Sunday, and that's indicating Sunday there, so it's pretty cool. In the sub dial, the digital display, you've got the time and the seconds there, and if you press the start button, the day and date is displayed. But as this is a G Shock, you get the classic G features. So just hitting the mode button, you get world time, classic world time. You use the side buttons here to scroll through the cities, and it'll indicate, after it displays the name here, what the current world time is for that particular city. So at the moment Los Angeles is displayed. Next one is stopwatch. Again, start, stop, and then you hit the adjust button to reset. Pretty simple. And again, classic G Shock, the stopwatch seems to run forever, so plenty of time for whatever you'd be doing and timing, so it's pretty cool. Also has the lap feature as well. Again, classic Casio. You've got a timer. Again, you can adjust this holding the adjust button and set the timer for whatever you need to do. At the moment mine's set to 1 hour, so just a handy timer. It's nice to have, and the timer and the stopwatch can run independently, so that's pretty cool. Now Casio alarms, you get 5 alarms and you get hour signature, so you can set 5 different alarms, and also on the hour you can have it chiming. And then the higher pitch noise that you have is just signaling normal time function. Now there's one more feature of this watch, really cool. That is that if you hold the light button and the mode button, the hands move out of the way of the sub dial and the mode button. The hands sweep out of the way. If you're at night, sometimes it can be a little tricky to precisely see the time for a critical reason. Again, really cool feature. If you want to return them back, press and hold, and they swing back. And I tell you what, that's just a very satisfying thing to watch. watching time fly by. So another reason to really like this watch is its cost versus performance ratio. So if you have a classic analog watch, they're generally low cost, low performance. So you might have a watch that costs you $20, $30. Is it likely to be waterproof to 200 meters? I very much doubt it. And is it going to be a G Shock and have all of those functions? So you guys can pick one of these watches up for under $100. In my case, I got this watch for under 70 English pounds. So for a G Shock that's got this styling with all of the G Shock features, you just can't beat it. Now I'll just bring into frame my Seiko diver. What does it do? It pretty much tells the time, and you've got the date there. That's it. You do have a timer function, so you've got a 1 hour time function for your dives. But apart from that, it's just a very beautiful watch, but it doesn't have all the features that the G Shock does. I can beat on this watch as much as I like. I can do chainsawing, I can chop wood, I can do tactical stuff that is more heavy duty. The Seiko, because it's a mechanical watch, it just hasn't got that performance. I know whatever I throw at this G Shock, it's just going to work. So, some of my closing thoughts really on this watch. From a distance, this is going to look like any old regular analog watch. If you are plain clothes, if you're going full grey man, this is the kind of watch for you. This thing's a beast. When I received this watch, I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do, but I have been wearing it non-stop. I've stopped wearing my Garmin Instinct, which is another watch I really love, and I love the features because that thing is so damn chunky. Whereas this thing is really slim, it's really sleek, and it just looks great pretty much whatever I'm wearing. So if I'm wearing work clothing, if I'm going casual, and if I'm going sort of smart, like wearing a suit, even this thing fits in. It's crazy. It just looks right in pretty much every situation. So it gets a massive tick for me for being a very capable watch performance-wise, but also really stylish. So guys, that's pretty much it on the G Shock GA2100. It's a really, really good buy. If you're a watch collector, I think it's a worthwhile investment. If you are a G Shock lover, I think this has got to be added to the list at this price point. For the features you get, the fact that it's a G Shock, it's going to last you forever. I think this watch is hard to beat as an everyday watch. I really enjoy wearing it, and I think if you guys are doing something a little bit more undercover, a little bit more that you don't want it screaming tactical, this thing has got you covered. Guys, that is my review on the G Shock GA2100. If you like what you see, let me know by dropping a like, and if you want to stay up to date with the latest things we got going on, just hit that subscribe button. And guys, once again, thank you for joining in with us. I hope to see you next time.